Well, I'm Ben Hyland, and I wrote and directed *Quiet Carriage*, and it's a bit of a silly comedy, I suppose. It's about a passive lump of a man who has to decide whether to intervene on a commuting rule breaker, or kind of live an entire life with the repercussions of consequences of not saying anything.
I'm on a train. What do you think I said? Oh, shut up. What did he say? Oh my God, that is so disrespectful.
So it takes a very relatable situation, which is someone speaking very loudly on their mobile phone in the quiet carriage, and takes it to the extreme, by going through different stages of that person's life. I suppose with the situation never ending. The most enjoyable part of filmmaking for me is making people laugh, or trying to, at least. It's obviously a very subjective thing, but I used to make films that were much more hard-hitting and dramatic and issue-led, I suppose. You know, my previous stuff has been domestic abuse related and human trafficking and that kind of thing, and I just kind of it got to a point where it's quite draining and quite difficult doing all the research and having those conversations.
Hello? Yeah. Well, I think that's completely disrespectful.
What was the inspiration of this? I mean, we've all been caught in that situation.
That's it. I mean, it's you know, from where I live in just outside London, so it was a journey from Croydon all the way to central London, and it was 45 minutes of an individual speaking very loudly and antisocially on their phone, but repeating the same sentence over and over and over.
Disrespect. 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 Disrespect.
And you'd think that would be annoying, but it was hilarious, right? And so, especially in London, no one really makes eye contact on public transport. Everyone's very insular and not wanting to make conversation. But there was a really lovely, almost like community shared moment where people were just looking at each other thinking, is this happening? Is this a real thing that is happening right now? What can the other person on the other end of the phone be saying that's instigating this person to repeat again and again and again? And so that's where it came from. You know, it was actually quite an enjoyable commute home. And after a couple of days of thinking about it, I thought, geez, what if that situation never ended? Right?
So you're not married to the person that was talking on that thing?
I'm not married. Yeah, completely unrelated to my marriage, luckily.
Nice. Well, thank you.